My name is Annmarie O'Connell, and I'm a poet from and on the south side of Chicago. The poem that I'm going to read is a new poem I wrote fairly recently. It speaks to the convergence of classes, working class and upper class, and of course, the convergence of two people attempting to love. When I think of this poem in relation to the theme, I think of how colliding two classes can sometimes be a very beautiful thing, as it opens our eyes to the other person's real experience. And it shows us their barriers. It shows us how they dream, what they eat, how they work, how they live, and sometimes even how they die. You will see in my poem, it even shows the difference in how they buy drugs. But it can also be a very lonely thing, a very isolating thing when you are drifting in otherness. This poem also converges in the way class informs how we grieve. I want to say thank you to the Visual Audio Literary Artist Gallery for having me this month and for allowing me to read my poem. I am so grateful. Thank you. Okay, so my poem is called, if I can get it, Did You Think of Me When Justin Townes Earle Died? At first, I thought of heroin and the way I laughed at the sight of you, shining lotus white with 10 petals, fawning all over yourself, copping dope on the west side. Triangular and so suburban, I first told you to get out of my tracks. More differences between us, a mother and a father decked with various ornaments, bailing you out, and above that, hearts, clothed with power to create, but also to destroy, the south side bad girl raging in the center of me, poorly fed, poorly dressed, backed into a chain fence. What's the use burning in the middle of the day? What's the use moaning like 1,000 beggars if you are frightened by the sound of my hunger? The day my son called you dad, you disappeared with great leaps, a herd of gazelles. Gazelles get so lucky shedding the heaviness of earth. Me, I tried to love and I failed. I put my heart on a shelf. Terror is still beauty on the path that got me nowhere. I was sentencing myself to death long before I knew you. When I was 18, I almost died twice in the same week. But I stuck around like leftovers on the stove, trash in my mama's grave. After you left, I cried in her gambler's hat. I wish I treated her better, and I wish I never took a drink. I want to tell you 2 things you will act like you already know. A bullet is something you can't get back. A herd of gazelles barely touch the floor when they bolt.